Today I have a makeup tutorial for you guys on this eye look right here. Someone requested for more tutorials in my brown smoky eye video. So here's another one. Thank you so much for requesting it. And not this makeup look, but just tutorials in general. You know what I mean? Anyways, I am once again using my Pan That Palette 700 Quad from CoverGirl, as well as my Sony Kashik Ion Neutral, which are in my Pan That Palette challenge. And this makeup look I was wearing in my Pan That Palette intro video. That's a lot of Pan That Palettes being said in a matter of seconds. But anyways, I was wearing it in that video and I really like it. I have hooded lids. I've never had a very defined crease growing up, but I feel like as the years have gone by, this area right here just kind of droops a little bit more every single year. So the reason why I like this eye look is because it makes it look like I have more lid space than I actually do, number one. Number two, it also makes it look like I have more of a defined crease when in reality I don't. So I also included my face makeup application. Let me know if you guys are interested in seeing that, because I think it is going to make for a longer video. I'm sorry if you don't like that. If you don't want to see the face makeup application, let me know and I can always focus just on the eyes. That's not a problem for me. I did include lashes on this makeup look because I just really like it. You can do without them if you like, but I just feel like it makes it a little bit more glam. And I think this makeup look is really perfect for the weekends or maybe a night out or an everyday basis if that's what tickles your fancy, you know what I mean? So thank you guys so much for watching and I hope you guys enjoy it. Bye. I already applied my Urban Decay primer potion, and then I'm gonna go in with my MAC Soft Ochre paint pot, and I'm picking it up with this Urban Decay little duo brush that I got in a palette. And I'm just gonna apply this with the brush first and then blend it out with my fingers. So I'm gonna dip into this cream shadow right here just to set the paint pot. And I'm just gonna apply it up to the brow and then bring it down. With the same brush, I'm just gonna flip it over to the other side. I'm gonna pick up this shadow right here in the middle. And I'm just going to apply that more towards the crease, but bring it upwards. This shadow is so light, it's not, you don't need a fluffy blending brush for this. It blends out very easily with this flat shader. Then with this brush right here, it has a little point here at the top. I'm going to pick up this shadow right over here and tap off any excess. And I'm going to start off at the outer edge and just bring it in slightly. I want most of the color to be right out here. And then just blend it up slowly. I do continue to build it up until I'm satisfied with the intensity, and I bring it up, but I don't bring it up as far as this shade right over here. And then I bring it down to my lid. I then grab a pencil brush and pick up this shadow right over here, which is a very dark kind of espresso brown. And I pick up a pencil brush because it gives me more precision and more control. And I do apply it to the outer crease and outer lid area and just blend it out slightly with the pencil brush. And then I bring it in with whatever's remaining, but I don't bring it in all the way. Then I'll pick up this brush right here, which doesn't have any additional product, but I'm just gonna blend out the edges right here. And then I'll go back in with the pencil brush and this shade once again, just to make sure we didn't lose any intensity. And then once again, I'm gonna grab this brush again and then pick up a little bit of this one and blend in between that pinky shade and the dark chocolate brown. I'm then going to tap into this taupe shade right over here, and I'm picking it up with this Sony Kashik flat shader brush, And then I'm gonna spray a little bit of Fix Plus on it and apply this to the center of my lid and bring it up to my crease and slightly, not all the way to the outer edge, but just slightly into the outer V. And I'm using I'm doing tapping motions for this, and I bring it towards the inner corner but not all the way because we'll be applying another shadow there. I'm just gonna blend out a little bit here at the top with the pencil brush, and then I'm gonna pick up this shadow right over here with the same pencil brush. Put this into the outer corner here and the outer crease. And bring it in slightly. And then go back in with this blending brush and just blend it side to side. I'm not trying to move this shadow, I'm just trying to blend it. The edges out. I went ahead and cleaned off my brush here, and I'm gonna pick up this shadow right over here once again and just lightly dust it over top of that really dark shadow. And then I'm going to go back in with my clean blending brush and just try to blend out any harsh lines. I'm gonna go back into this taupe shade once again and apply it to the center once again, and I'll go back in with my pencil brush and just gently blend it into that taupe shade. I don't want to cover it all up, but I do want there to be somewhat of a gradient and not so much of a separation between the two. Then with this brush right here, this one's a craft brush and it's from Simple Simons. I bought it a while ago, but I like how flat it is and how thin it is. I'm gonna dip into this shadow right over here, and I'm also going to spray this with Fix Plus and apply this to the inner part of my crease and bring it into where it folds, right there. This is why I like this brush, because it's so thin. And then with the Sonia Kashuk brush, whatever's remaining on this brush, I'm just going to tap right in the center, right between these two shades, very gently. Once again, just to blend the two shades together. If you need to pick up more shadow, that's fine. But we're not trying to cover up the white, we're just trying to create a gradient look between the white, the taupe, and then the dark shades right here. And then I'll go in with this brush again and just blend out the edges. I'll go in with my black Scandalize liner from Rimmel, and I'm just gonna place this on the lash line mainly because I am gonna wear false lashes. And then at the same time, I'm gonna line my waterline here. Something people don't mention when I see lash tutorials, I have to clean my little tweezers after every application, because when you're pressing into your lashes, you're grabbing adhesive onto your tweezers. So when you go in to apply the second lash band, it sticks to your tweezers, so it starts lifting up and it makes it very difficult for you to apply it. So just a little tip, because I had to learn that, you know, the hard way. I'm just cleaning out all of the fallout. I put a little bit of moisturizer and I'm just gonna clean this off, and at the same time you get to sharpen out your edges here. I'm gonna go in with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and just with a stipple brush, I'm gonna apply this right underneath my eyes. Just tap it in with my brush here. And then the little bit that's left over, I like to cover up the redness underneath my nose and whatever scarring I have right over here.
Are you listening?
In darkness.
I'm then going to go in with my foundation. Today I'm using the Bare Minerals Bare Skin foundation, and I really like applying it with this foundation brush from Sigma. Just because it spreads it out so well. With just a little wedge, I'm gonna pick up whatever excess, just because the brush leaves some streaks. I like how it spreads it out, but this will take off any streakiness from the foundation because it is so liquidy. I'm gonna go in with that small amount from the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer and start by applying it down the sides. And then I'm going to blend that out with my beauty blender. Whatever's on my little palette here, I'll pick up for the rest of my face. I'm then gonna go in with my NARS Crystal setting powder and set this straight away because I don't want any creasing. For bronzer today, I'm going to use my Photo Ready Skin Lights from Revlon, and I'm just going to squeeze this onto my, ooh, I think I squeezed too much. And I'm just going to apply it to the hollows of my cheeks here. And then blend it out with my beauty blender. I'm also going to apply a little bit of that, well, whatever's remaining basically, around my forehead area and a little bit on the sides of my nose, and then same thing, just blend it out with my beauty blender here. I'm going to set my entire face with my NYX Mineral Set It Don't Fret It powder. And I think I'm like, this thing is on its last legs. And I'm gonna pick up quite a bit of it with this powder, with this brush right here, and just stack it up right here. We'll remove this a little bit later. And then we're gonna set the rest of our face with this stipple brush here from IT Cosmetics. I'm going to pick up this shadow right here from the 700 Quad and contour my face with this one. Just lightly apply it and blend it out a little bit with the same brush. I'm then going to grab my e.l.f. Kohl Bronzer, and I'm going to grab it with this stipple brush right here from, this is a Bare Essentials. And just, I'm going to pick that up and start bronzing up the face. For blush today, I'm going to use this little blush right here. This is from the e.l.f. Lights palette. There's a dark and light. This is the light. And I'm just going to apply this to my cheek area. For highlight, I'm going to pick up my Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips, and this is a really large fluffy brush from Stila, and I'm going to pick up these 3 shades and just apply that to the tops of my cheekbones.
And blend it down.
I'm going to go back to my eyes, and I'm going to pick up this shadow right here from the 700 Quad from CoverGirl. And I'm going to apply that shadow on the outer parts of my eyes, but not bring it in too far. I'm gonna grab my liner and just line my lash, my waterline. And then with the angled brush, I'm gonna pick up this shadow right here and put this one closest to my lash line. I'm also gonna grab this shadow right here and I'm gonna spray it with a little Fix Plus. And I'm gonna apply this to the inner tear duct, keeping it pretty close. I'm not trying to blow this out. For lips, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild lip liner in Willow.
Mother. I need to sharpen it.
And then I'm going to apply my Maybelline lipstick in Warm Me Up. This has just become one of my favorite nudes. I really like this lipstick. I can't stay away from it. For this video, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.